Hey everybody, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to try not to make this too long. You guys know how I love to talk, but I have already primed my face. All of the products will be listed down below because I'm probably going to be too busy chit-chatting to actually tell you what all I'm using today. So let me get my sponges. They're soaking wet in here. Where's my other one? Okay, there it is. Thought I lost it already. Just coming from the bathroom. Okay, that's kind of dry now. Oh well. So it has been kind of a time of it. Honestly, did I not even open this up first? I didn't. Well, this is new. I'm using this Dream Satin Liquid new. Don't know how it's gonna look. Haven't even tested it clearly because I just opened it. So you guys, I just wanted to kind of talk about YouTube today. Just kind of like do a stream of consciousness. You know, like I just want to kind of talk about how I've been feeling, you know, how I'm currently feeling. You know, it has been a roller coaster, and I feel like right now I'm in a good place because I kind of like talked myself off the ledge a little bit, but for a good month or so I was feeling very frustrated with how YouTube is going and, you know, how YouTube is doing things and how my channel is performing. And, you know, it's just, it really can get you down sometimes. And I try not to let that happen. I like to always get on here and be like, you know, happy and peppy. And even if I'm giving, I think my hair is falling down, even if I'm giving a bad review or something, I still want it to be entertaining for you guys. But, you know, lately, let's just talk about what YouTube is doing to content creators first off, and then I'll tell you how I was kind of feeling about it. But if you aren't aware, YouTube is censoring content creators, and depending on where you get your news from, you may only think that it is like political channels that get censored, but it's actually affecting everybody. Gaming channels are getting censored, political channels are getting censored. Channel, the more I say it sounds weird. And also now beauty channels are getting censored. People that do food channels are getting censored. It's just kind of insane lately with the amount of censorship whenever it's supposed to just be a fun outlet, you know, for people to, you know, talk about whatever they're passionate about. Ooh, this looks kind of nice. Let me, before I go on, if you're following my Curology journey, whenever I first started, before I started putting this on, this is my skin at the week 3 mark. Purge is 100% in effect. It is all right here, but I can sense that it's getting better. So moving on though, the censorship that's going on is just rampant. And I noticed whenever they implemented the new algorithm thing, my channel numbers dropped off, you know, a decent amount. And then lately, I've been noticing that my numbers have dropped even more. I am lucky to get 60 views on a video here lately, unless it's a clothing haul. Those I can usually get more views on, but my just general regular videos, the views are very low. And I've been hearing from a lot of you that I don't show up in your subscription feed anymore. Some of you have been completely unsubscribed from me entirely, and you've had to resubscribe. And that is a freaking bummer, you know, because if you didn't actually unsubscribe, you should not be unsubscribed from someone. And if I put out a video, it should be going to all of my subscribers. But what YouTube does is that as soon as I post a video or anybody posts a video, it goes out to a select number of subscribers. It's typically a percentage from what I hear. And of that percentage that gets the video sent to their subscription feed, unless a certain percentage of those people actually click on the video and watch it and have some sort of engagement with it, either through commenting, liking, or sharing, or subscribing if it's just somebody that just stumbles upon the video, then if I don't get that certain number of people clicking on the video and engaging with it in some way, the video gets blacklisted and it will not go out to the rest of my subscribers. I don't know why they have chosen to do this, because I really think it's really crappy whenever you really put effort into creating content that you hope that people will enjoy, and that you hope that, you know, people that subscribe to you for a reason, you hope that they will continue watching your videos. But YouTube apparently does not think that that's how this works. So, you know, with all of that going on, even though my numbers had dropped, like the views, I also wasn't getting any comments, or very few compared to what I used to get. Not that I ever got a whole lot. But, you know, there was some of you that I know I usually always see your comments, and then I wasn't. And I actually got a couple messages from different people saying, you know, what happened? Your comments are disabled. Did somebody, you know, like go crazy in the comments or something? And I'm like, say what? And I look, and on my end, it shows that you can comment. But apparently on some people's, it's showing you that you can't comment on my channel or comment on my videos. And so there's another form of censorship right there, preventing people that want to comment from actually being able to engage on my channel, which in turn lowers the engagement rating, which in turn means that the videos don't get seen in the wider public. So it was very, very discouraging, and I got really down about it for a while. And it kind of started to become, you know, I'm only home really one full day a week, and during that day I have to meal prep for the next week, grocery shop, do the laundry, do everything else, and film and edit for my channel. And I was thinking, like, is it really worth it to keep doing this whenever nobody is really seeing my videos? You know, it sucks, because I love doing this so much. And for me, it's not about the money, it's not about gaining popularity, but it is about that my channel was growing and then it just stopped. And it stopped because YouTube started censoring me. So, you know, just to be really, really real with you, I've been on YouTube for 3 years and a couple months or something like that, but over 3 years. I've made $400 total. And even the last like $85 of that, I can't even cash out yet, because you can only cash out whenever you get to $100 each time. So I haven't even, you know, I don't have in my pocket all of that money even. So it's not about the money at all, but it is about making it worthwhile for me to continue doing videos, you know, because I don't have endless amounts of time. Nobody does. And it was one of those things where I was like, is this worth it anymore? Like, are people seeing my videos? Are they getting good information? Are they, you know, benefiting? I just dropped my frickin' sponge. I'm gonna use this one. Are they benefiting at all, you know, from seeing it, or are they just not seeing it, you know? And it sucked to think that. And while I don't know for sure, because YouTube will not ever respond to things like this, I think that our channel is being censored because, for instance, my husband has a couple political channels, and we log on the same computer and stuff like that. And I think that they are censoring me because they can't really censor him because his channel isn't monetized. So they're getting to him through me, and I would not be surprised also if it has to do with your Google search history. If you get news from sources that are not mainstream, I have heard that things like that can come into play with how YouTube censors you. This is all hearsay that I don't know for sure, because YouTube will never tell you. But, you know, it sucks. So I really felt shitty about it for a while, and I really considered just not continuing to do it. And then it just kind of occurred to me, you know what, like, it doesn't matter. And part of why I'm feeling so just down about it is because I try to do what I think that you want to see. And sometimes that means that I don't do videos that I want to do because I don't think that you guys would want to see it. And then it becomes, why waste my time doing it if nobody's going to watch it? But that's already happening now. Not to downplay the people that do watch, because I think there's a solid like 50 some of you that pretty much watch every video that I put out. And I thank you immensely for that, because without you, my videos would have nothing. They would have 0 views, you know, but it just kind of occurred to me that, you know what, I need to stop worrying about any of it. YouTube is going to do whatever they want to do to me. You know, they already demonetize my videos quite often, and I have to appeal it. And you know, typically they demonetize them as soon as I upload them, before I even put them public. And I've noticed that if I upload it, put it to private, they will demonetize it. And if I wait 24 to 48 hours, it's just miraculously remonetized. And it's like makeup reviews. It's not anything even remotely crazy. So they're playing games, and I just have to not worry about it anymore and just worry about putting out content that I really want to put out. So that is what I'm going to start doing. Okay, I skipped ahead a little bit because I was getting a little bit behind, talking a little bit too much. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild palette. So basically that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to stop worrying about, I don't want it to come off wrong, but I'm going to stop worrying about what you guys think. Not in the way that sounds, but, you know, I'm going to put out videos that, oh, my nose. I'm going to put out videos that I want to put out, and not only the videos that I think people want to see. Because at the end of the day, it's my channel, and I need to put out what I'm proud of and what I am, you know, passionate about, and what I want to bring forth to the world, you know. And that's not to say that the videos that I put out currently are ones that I don't want to put out. I do. If I didn't, I wouldn't do them. But I do feel like I hold myself back at times. And if I want to talk about, like, you know, stuff around the house, you know, decorating or organizing or whatever, I don't do it because I feel like you might not want to see it. If I want to talk about, you know, cooking, I don't do it because I feel like, oh, this is supposed to be a makeup channel. I only should do makeup stuff. And that's not really what I want to do. Like, I want to do it all. I want to have a multifaceted channel that can please lots of people and not just, you know, some of the people. Like, I'm not going to please all of the people all of the time, but I'm going to please all of you some of the time, you know? Because I think that there will still be videos that you will want to see, and maybe you will discover that some of the newer videos that I'm going to start doing are things that you would want to see, you know? I want to do some light, like, vlogging type stuff. Not that I think my life is that interesting, but, you know, whenever we're doing stuff around the house, you know, it's not a bad house, but it's a little bit of a fixer-upper. You know, I want to show some things like that, and I want to show, like, some cooking things, and I want to talk about diet and exercise, because I am on that train, and I am actually going to film a video after this all about it. You know, I just want to do things like that. I want to do different stuff. I want my channel to be more of a representation of me and less of a representation of what I think I should be as a beauty YouTuber. You know what I mean? Like, that's not me. I'm more than that, and I want that to show. You know, and there's nothing wrong with people whose channels are only all about that. And I find myself still watching them and enjoying them, but I also find myself seeking out other people because I want to see other aspects of daily life, you know? So that's what I'm going to do. And actually, this is kind of impressive, this palette. So you're going to see some changes coming to my channel. I'm gonna start doing some different types of videos. I want to do maybe some like kind of story time type of videos. Not like I was kidnapped kind of videos, but you know, just I feel like there are things, you know, that are kind of funny that have happened, you know, nothing like super dramatic and, you know, weird and clickbaity, but just like kind of weird things, funny things. I would like to talk about those things and bring some entertainment to you that's not just beauty related. I want to show you some cooking things. Like I said, some vlogs and stuff like that. I want to do it all and I want to have fun. And now that I have made that decision to do that, I feel like I'm so much happier now. Like it's like a weight was lifted off of my shoulders, and I feel like I don't have to be stuck in that kind of, you know, mindset of, oh, I can only do X, Y, and Z because that's all that people want from me. And if that is all that you want from me, well, you don't have to watch the videos that you don't want to watch. You know, and I think that that's what held me back a lot of times also, is that I've never gotten these comments, but I see these kinds of comments from other people on other people's channels. And it's like, this is a beauty channel, you shouldn't be talking about this, or you shouldn't do that. And it's like, ugh, I don't want to make anybody mad. I don't want to make anybody, you know, unsubscribe, blah, 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 blah. I don't care anymore. It's my channel. I'm going to do what I want to do. And I hope that you're going to be along for the ride. And if you're not, that's cool. We're pulling over to the side of the road right now. You can hop off if you want. But I'd like to think that you're going to like what I'm going to come out with. And now that that kind of weight has been lifted off my shoulders, I feel so inspired and I feel so creative. And, you know, I drive like 11 hours a day, so I got nothing but time on my hands to think about things. And this week it occurred to me, because I'm doing another clothing haul, I got to film that today. It's tackling a section of clothing that I have, you know, it gives me anxiety, and it's something that I haven't worn in public in like 15 years. And I was like, oh, do I really want to do this? You know, should I do it? Blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to have fun with it. And so I kind of thought of a little kind of intro thing that I want to do that I hope turns out the way it looks in my mind, because I'm so excited about it. And I feel like it would almost be a little bit like a little, you know, SNL type of skit or something like that, you know, like something fun and interesting just to add a little bit of, you know, something. So I hope that the train keeps on moving in that direction. I hope that I can stay inspired and just not let the numbers get to me. So there's all of that in a nutshell. I feel like I'm in a better place now. Last week I was supposed to film. I was supposed to film last week because I try to film 2 out of the 4 Mondays a month. And then the other 2 I schedule like doctor's appointments, dermatologist appointments, haircuts, whatever else I need to get done, because whenever it's a filming day, there's nothing else I can get done aside from like grocery shopping and, you know, stuff around the house. But if I need to film, it's like a solid 4 or 5 hours, bare minimum, where I do that. And then I have to spend the rest of the day editing. And then the other Mondays, once I'm done with appointments or whatever, I then spend the rest of the day editing. You know, so last week we got home late. Our load was canceled and we had so much to do. And I was like, I can't do this. I'm just not going to film. And then I felt bad for not filming because I knew that on Sunday I wouldn't have a video to put up. And that's another thing also, is that I am abandoning my, you know, upload schedule. I try to upload every Tuesday or Thursday and Sunday. I'm not going to do that anymore because I hope that I can upload more often, and I would like to get up 3 videos a week. But if I do that, then that may mean that the next week there's only 1. you know, maybe there's 2. I don't know. It really is going to depend, but the rigorous like scheduling is also like, it was stressing me out, you know, and I feel like a lot of people, it doesn't really matter to you probably. So especially since the videos aren't showing up in the feed. So, you know, I'm going to stop with that. I'm still going to film. I'm still going to edit. I'm still going to upload, but it's just going to be whenever I'm able to. So I hope that that means that occasionally there are more frequent videos. My goal is still 2 videos every week, but hopefully more, you know. Oh, holy crap. No, why did I do this to myself? I have never tried champagne pop, but I got it in my Sephora play box. And I'm regretting it. Oh no, this is like way, way too blingy for me. Oh no. Oh god. It just keeps getting more intense the more I blend. Oh goodness. Well, isn't that nice? So, you know, that's what I'm gonna do. I hope that it goes well, and if it doesn't, at least I'm focusing my efforts on things that I want to focus my efforts on and not things that I feel like I need to because of some imagined, you know, perception that I have of what the YouTube community wants from me. So there you go. If you, where's that hair? If you're a content creator, be on the lookout for things like this. You know, I'll tell you straight up, there's not a whole lot that you can do about it because unless you have millions of subscribers, YouTube doesn't give a damn about you. And even though you can contact them, they will not help you. It's just not going to happen. They're not going to do it because you're nobody to them, which is why they are working so hard to censor and starve the smaller channels because we mean nothing to them. You know, so be on the lookout for it. At the very least, you can notify your subscribers that things like this are happening because I think a lot of people just are unaware, you know, and that's that. You know, I hope that none of you take this the wrong way that I'm bringing this up, but if you do, you do. So I can't change your opinion on it, but this is my reality. This is what I'm going through, and this is what YouTube is doing to people, and I don't think that it's right. And I can pretty much guarantee you that talking about this, because YouTube does make a transcript of all of your videos that you upload, and they scrub through it with the computer before or as it's processing, this will most certainly be demonetized. So at the very least, please like and share so that other people can be made aware of things like this. Yeah, I really wish I had not gone for this highlight though. And now it's uneven. So now I'm gonna have to put more of it over here, which is not what I want to do. Crap on a cracker. I do like this Wet n Wild palette though. I really wasn't sure if I would like it, but I like it. I did not want to get Modern Renaissance because I just felt like it wouldn't be me, and they said that this was a dupe for it, and I was like, it was a YouTube made me buy it, you know? I was just like, it's $5, I gotta try it, and I'm impressed. I think though that after trying this, I would definitely not try Modern Renaissance because why would I spend the money on that now, you know? I do need to do some blush though because it's not on yet. I think I'm gonna go with that. It might be a little bit dark, but oh well. It is a gorgeous blush, and I don't wear it nearly often enough. Just go really lightly. I think that champagne pop really screwed me over. This is why I don't mess with those blinding highlights, man. This is why I don't do it. So there we are. I skipped ahead a little bit more. I've just talked so freaking much, and I wanted this to be a short, relatively short video, and it's not. So here we go. Here's the completed look. Oh, it's still a little bit much on that side, but thank you guys for listening. Thank you for continuing to tune in. Those of you that do, those of you that actually get this in your feed. And yeah, one last note, just to kind of tie everything in, if you did not notice, I went ahead and changed my channel art because it actually looked really bad before. YouTube is such a pain whenever it comes to channel art because they tell you to make it a certain size, but then really like only 1/10 of that size shows up. So then you're constantly having to like scale it down and scale it down and scale it down to fit in the allotted area. But I changed it and it now says beauty, lifestyle, whatever. And that's exactly what it's going to be. There's still going to be beauty videos because I love it. There's going to be lifestyle videos because I want to talk about those things. And then there's going to be whatever the hell I want to talk about. So thank you so much for watching. That was like an I Dream of Jeannie like thing. Anywho, he's mowing right outside the window now. So I will talk to you guys next time, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.